So hey everyone, it's been a while. This should have been a live stream, by the way, but I got hit with a 24-hour long wait before being able to stream. Like I don't know, YouTube has like to activate the feature on my account, which sucks. But anyway, I thought I would just record a long video instead. So the the purpose of this is just to be another format as the usual update that I do to show you guys some more technical stuff, and well, mostly it's to force myself to work on the project and not to give up, because the feature we are going to well, you are going to see me work on right now is it's a really annoying feature. Okay, yeah, it's just a really annoying feature, and I might give up fairly easily if not for the live stream or long video that you are watching right now. But before I get into stuff, I'm just gonna catch you up to speed. I've been away for nearly 4 months now, so it's been a long time. And yeah, I just took a break, and then I did lots of work on the project. The project has gone a long way since the last update, rest assured. And yeah, there will be a new video whenever. Okay, basically I've added lots of new features, but there are two more features that I want to add before making a new update, because there will be a playable demo. And yeah, the last two features that I need to implement, or at least one of them, the one that I am going to work on right now, it at least needs to be implemented before having a demo, because that way it's just gonna make the demo much more enjoyable. And this feature is restaurant size upgrades. That's what I'm working on, and there are issues with this because I need to change the way the grid building system works, and I also need to find a way to update the nav mesh. So basically this, right? This is where the AI can walk, and so as you can see, it is restricted to a small area, it's a small starting area. And if I press play, you'll see that the restaurant it's much bigger. And if I go to the scene here, you can see that the nav mesh is still only this. So I'm gonna need to update that, and also the grid building system, which is never gonna work in the current state. But I've added some new stuff that I'm not going to present right now, even though you can already see it right here. Basically, lots of new characters, animations, but I'm not going to dive too much into it because that will be the purpose of the next update video. So without further ado, let's get to work. So, to be fair, I'm really disappointed that I can't stream, because streaming, you're more in the thing, it just feels more natural. Here it's a video, so I don't know, just the feeling of I could just make a mistake and edit it. I don't have to edit it if I don't want to, but it's just a different feeling, right? But anyway, I need to get in the flow of working on this. So, major issue that I need to work on right now, it's this. Let me check. Grid building system, grid. What? It's already too big. Oh, I hard coded the. What did I do? Hang on. It's 6 and 6, so it should be good. Oh no. Huh? Yes, it should be good. That's weird. If I press play, does it update at least? Wow. Okay, but it's in the middle. Okay. So, To make this work, shut up music. To make this work, I'm gonna need to figure out, well, there are two things to do. As you can see, there is a light in the middle of the restaurant, right here, that does some slight lighting, and you can see that when I upgrade the size, the light does not get duplicated, right? And I would want to like duplicate it and have it like every, I don't know, every 3 units. So that would be the idea, and this is too loud. So that would be the idea. The thing is, how upgrades work, if I can find it, where is it? Restaurant upgrader. Basically the upgrade, when you upgrade once, it adds 2 on each side. So you get 2 more like this way and 2 more this way. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Basically, yeah, I'm gonna need to find a way to cleanly add the lights at like every like 3x3 square of surface, and it's probably really easy, right? I'm probably gonna ask ChatGPT though. But yeah, it's a small problem that needs fixing. Oh yeah, also I've added some textures that I think look cool. I tried to replicate the rundown design of the starting restaurant in Zombie Cafe, and yeah, I think it's pretty good. I've also added like some normal maps to the texture, so it sort of looks 3D, but just a tiny bit thanks to the reflections and stuff. I think it looks okay. Yeah. This is so disorganized, I'm sorry if it's a bit weird. Anyway, so what I need to work on. As you can see, lots of code. Lots of code. And I need to find the restaurant manager, which would be somewhere in there. As you can see, there are lots of scripts in this project. It's really a huge project, actually. It's not something you can actually grasp easily. Like when I started this project 2 years ago, when I started the first like proof of concept, sort of. So it was the AI of the staff, like going around doing the tasks. It's something that got reworked, that I reworked like a year and a half ago. But it was actually quite hard to make because you have to make a queue of all the orders. And, you know, I mean, on paper, it looks simple to just tell the guy to, yeah, just go pick up the dish and bring it to the table, right? It's easy. Make him walk to the table, to the counter. Once he's there, boom, you decrement the number of dishes on the counter. Then move the guy to the table, bam, gives a dish, put it on the table, and the client starts eating, and there's a timer, right? It looks easy. But then how do you handle when there is something that goes wrong, right? What if there are 2 orders at the same time and there's only 1 dish left, right? You need to add a condition to that, right? Now, what happens if, well, I don't really know, but there are like race conditions that you can have that can make your task fail in a way, but it would just like makes the game crash. And so I had to come up with it's a different like queue of orders of tasks in which you can have all the tasks that are failed, and these are prioritized compared to normal tasks, and they are tried like every second or something, or maybe every half second. They are tried once again, and if the condition fails, boom, it just tries again and again and again. That's sort of like how it works, but it's, yeah. To come up with this, it's pretty hard, and I think it's not even a nice solution. But anyway, let's go back to the upgrader. So this is the current upgrader thing. All of this could have been inside of this script, but I didn't want to make this script a monolith. I didn't want it to be too big, so I made it something separate. And I don't know if I did well, because now the constructor for this has like 8 parameters. So it's kind of shit, but yeah. In the end, it helps keep the clone clean, the code clean. So yeah, this is the current upgrade stuff. So first we make the roof bigger. The roof, it's fairly easy. Where is it? Static objects. Bruh. Roof anchor. Yeah, where is it? Roof. Okay. So the roof, you can't see it. I made it transparent. Its only role is to block the sun, right? If I just make it smaller, see, the sun goes through. And because the anchor is here, it's in 0, 0, I can just change the scale here and the roof will grow alongside the restaurant upgrades. So that's good, right? So we just take the anchor, fuck. Let me close this. It just takes the anchor and scales it up with the upgrade step. Now, the angle blockers, they are little blocks that, okay, because basically the walls are paper thin, and when walls are paper thin, you can get some light bleeding. Well, like here, you see there is some light bleeding. I need to mess around with the quality settings of the game and try to find a solution for this, but right now there are angle blockers that are paper thin as well, but they are put in front of where the light bleeds. So if I remove this, you can see here's a ray of light. And so those are moved because, well, those are pushed like away by the upgrades, by the extensions. So this is moved like over here and stuff. Anyway, and then move the grid to center it. So the grid is the physical aspect of the thing, right? I mean, it should be. Grid building system, get grid game object. Yeah, that's the physical thing that we're seeing right now. That's the one. And so it just gets moved. That's good. Now, the issue is that this is going to be tough to explain, actually. This is going to be really tough to explain. But I don't remember how I created this. I don't remember. Let me see the local thing. Okay, so we are in 0, 0, no rotation, whatnot. There is a coordinate system attached to that grid building system that allows you to place items where you want, I mean, in the restaurant, and they are given coordinates. And that's basically how that's basically the backbone of that system. And the thing is, if I make the grid bigger, if the anchor of the grid is not this, then the coordinates are wrong, right? If the anchor, so the 0, 0 points of the grid, is always the center of the restaurant, then with each extension you have to move the center, and because of this you are moving the furniture as well. And now we're going to take a look into the grid building system scripts and find out if we need to be horrified by the task ahead, or if I've already implemented it, supposing the center of the grid is this angle right here. Because if it's this corner right here, then we're good. Because then, I mean, this would be the y-axis, this would be the x-axis. So like this is 0, but then this is 1, this is 1. So 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. And we can just extend, and it's never gonna shift the existing furniture. But even if I built this thinking of this, and it is 0, 0, blah, 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 in the corner, even if this is like this, I still need to add something that prevents you from placing stuff outside of the restaurant. So to have a limiter, depending on the restaurant upgrade level, that prevents you from placing things outside. Now, speaking of levels, I've added some leveling mechanics, as I said in the last update 4 months ago. You can now gain XP and level up. And I've added the second part of this leveling system, as you can now unlock stuff. And there is a nice UI that shows you what you unlock. I'm just kidding, the UI is disgusting. As you guys have seen so far, the UI, I've always made stuff, you know, just easy to make, disgusting looking. It doesn't really matter, it's more like a proof of concept for now. And then I'll try to make something cool. So there are leveling stuff now, and along with the, let me show you actually. You guys can't see because of my camera. It should be somewhere there. Level unlocks. So those are scriptable objects. So sorry, I'm back. Good thing actually that it's not a stream. My headset battery died actually. Usually it tells me battery low, but it did not. So kind of weird, but anyway, I'm back. And as I was saying, those are scriptable objects. So they are a type of like, well, Unity objects that basically allows you to carry data, right? There is no functions, no methods, no programming logic. It's just pure data. So I'm using those to, well, tell the game what you get at each level. So now we're starting to see the new characters pop up. But yeah, right from the start, you have 4 characters, you have 1 recipe, and you have some furniture. And as you can see, yeah, I've also added new furniture. Then level 1, you get a new character, you get a new recipe. Level 2, you start unlocking the basic furniture in white color, because there are multiple colors as well. And level 3, you get all the other colors for now. This is going to be probably changed for the demo. It's probably gonna be spread out onto multiple levels, and maybe there will be more furniture models, but I don't know. So yeah, let me put my camera back and let's just get right into it once more. So this is the thing for the levels. Now let's go back to this. Oh yeah, I was showing off the code for the upgrader. We need to remove what I call the removables. What those are? They are these walls, right? These walls, they need to go when you upgrade, when you update the size. They need to go. You can, I could have moved them actually. Yeah, I could just move them and add 2. But whatever, it's just simpler to tag them for deletion, and then they get deleted. So they are all parented to a toRemove object with the tag to remove, and then I just do find with tag to remove and destroy immediate. So, you know, we don't, you know, we're not joking around, you know, just move over. And whenever, so here, all right, I need to calm down a bit. I'm going too fast. Add new objects. This is referring to the floors and the walls, right? Because, oh yeah, I also cut down the floor into squares and the walls into rectangles as the original game to prepare for floor and wall customization, like the original game, which is the second feature I would like to implement before the demo, but it might not be there in time. But I mean, there's no time, but you know, I want to get something out fairly soon because it's been a while. And it would make for a nice next update as well. So, yes, when you update the size, you need to like duplicate those, you know, create them like this, blah, 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 add them, create new walls, blah, blah, blah. This is what happens. This is what the code does. This is what this does. So this is computing values of what I call the anchors, which are going to be like this point right here, right? And then I can just like place a new one right on that point, tack, right on that point plus 1, boom, and stuff. You know, these are what I call the anchors. So we're computing some values. We're computing the width, which is just, I think, this width. So like right now it's 6 and stuff like this. Now we are spawning the side walls here. Then we are spawning the other walls, which are going to be marked for deletion, for removal. So we're spawning them inside of the to remove game object. And then we are spawning the new floors. That's just it. And this is just an instantiate object wrapper that I made. So yeah. So this is fairly nice. It's a nice tidy code. And two things I need to figure out, as I've just said. The lights. So replicating the lights along the new restaurant size. There's going to be also the grid building system that I'm going to try to work on a bit. And also the save system that I've just thought about, right? I'm gonna need to be able to save the size of the restaurant and the size of the grid and yada yada yada. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Ah, Jesus Christ. But yeah, let's try to get some work done. So let's take a look at the grid building system. I hope this is not making too much sound, too much noise. I'm scared it might. It's a cable. Anyway. So the grid building system, it should be under UI. Yep. Grid building system. So it's a huge script. I think it's the biggest one of the whole project. We are 600, nearly 700 lines long. Yep, it's a huge monolith. And yeah, the programming logic, it's not the best as well. So yeah, it's so-so. And I need to figure out how I'm making all of this work. But I think we're good, actually. I think we're good. What if I just change the grid width and height myself? What if I just go and say, this is 60 and this is 60? Oh yeah, that's a new menu as well for the new furniture and stuff. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's place a stove. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not happy, is it? Yeah, so the size is still restricted to this area for some reason. Shut up, music. Shut up. Let me... Yes, just casually turn this down. Alright. So yeah. That's annoying. Let me check some things. Let me check the grid building system. So the grid width got updated. Nice. But I don't know why it is restricted like so. And I think I know why. I think it's because of this. Because of the awake thing. So let me check the restaurant upgrader. Right. No, I need to check the restaurant manager. Okay, we are doing the upgrades in the start function, in the start event. If you know Unity a bit, the start event comes after the awake event. The awake is before the first update. And so is start actually, but yeah, it's before start. So what's happening here is that we're telling it is that by setting its values to like I did 60-60, I think. Yeah. This is like this is the same as setting it in awake. So it goes and create. Hang on a minute. Sorry. Well, it shouldn't. It should work. Okay, this is why. This is the part that hides the green ghost of the object that I'm moving around. It's because the grid, the position that my mouse is not considered valid when I'm doing something like this. Here the position is considered valid, here it's not, because we are outside of the grid. Now the issue is, why does it think it's not valid, even though the grid width and height has been changed? Right. You can't change it on the fly. You can't change it on the fly. Now, what's weird is that I set the default to 60 and 60. Oh, hang on a minute. Unless inside here I hard-coded the 6x6 value somewhere. But I don't think I did. This is, yeah, that's annoying. I'm trying to think. Okay, I have no idea. I have no fucking idea. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. Fuck. Because this is 60 by 60, so... Actually, let me just... And... Uh-oh. And move mode. Yeah, that's better. Oh no, hang on. And move mode, or... No, okay, no, I'm doing... No. This is good. Whatever. Now, I don't know why this does not get created with the good stuff. So let's go straight to my grid, and let's say debug.log width plus, let's go with a space. What am I doing, bro? Bruh. No! Bruh, I can't use a keyboard. Yes, width and height. Come on. Let's do this like this. Oh, and I need to remove the adding new objects print as well. Hang on. It's inside here. Boom. Boom. Come on, compile. And we play. Okay. So it's created twice because we are using like a backup system or whatnot to know the previous grid if you want to like I think it's for the moving system. Yeah, this is for the moving system where we need to have like the previous grid to go back to it if you cancel the move. Yeah, so which is kind of weird is that does it tell? No, so it finds some save data. It finds save data. Alright, so the saves, they are in local low, malmarfer, and you just delete that. Fuck. So that's why. Now this is 60 by 60, and now... Perfect! It might be too big though. It's too big. So 60 by 60, so it needs to be 21 by 21 apparently. And now... Huh. So... No, it needs to be 42 by 42. Hey, it's 42, guys. It's the answer to the universe, guys. Bruh. shut up. Shut up music. And we have an issue with our grid. What? No, okay, yeah. It was an optical illusion. Is it? Yeah. No, it's not an optical illusion. It's just that yeah, whatever. I was hypnotized by this, bro. I couldn't see what was going on. Anyway, so we are making progress. There's still the issue that um, that we are changing this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something like I'm going to rename the width and height of the grid to max width and max height. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And so this max grid width and max grid height. And this is going to be, so 42 was this size, so I'm thinking maybe 50, but let's keep 42 for now. Okay, now this fucks off. I don't want to see this. Okay, we're not changing this. Now, one thing that is going to be different is this. So we need grid width, which is going to be 6 to start, and public int grid height, which is 6 as well. So this is a starting thing. When we create the grid game object, which has nothing to do, I mean the myGrid game object, so this is just a data structure, I mean a class, that stores all of the data of the objects and stuff. This is just simple. This is for the saving system. This is also to allow moving stuff around, because you need to know what you're moving around, as you know. Yeah, it's just to store the data on the grid, the furniture, as well as what's tied to the furniture, like number of dishes on the counter, and actually no, that's not stored there. Whatever. Is it? No, I think it is. Hang on. I don't remember. I don't want to bother with this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to bother with this. Let's just say it does not. So now, sorry for the mic touch here. Now I have the max grid width, the max grid height. I got the current grid width and the current grid height. And what's wrong with this is that we basically, it's actually easy what I want to do. So what I want to make is that the position needs to be considered invalid when you're outside of the grid. Now, what I've just changed is to say that the grid size, it's always going to be saved in memory as 42 by 42. So something really big, and this needs to be set to 6 or we're going to have issues. So it's always going to be something really big, but it needs to be capped secretly to the current size of the restaurant. Right. Easy. Because, as I've just said, I have a function. I mean, as I said like 10 minutes ago, there is a function for this. If I can find it. It's in the update thing, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Grid is valid. And this, I need to change this. So if x is bigger than width or inferior to 0, you know, basic stuff, if it's outside of the boundaries. So this needs to register current width and height, and it needs to be updatable, but I'm trying to think if, oh yeah, we need to have the maximum width and height as well, otherwise this is gonna break. So kind of... Oh no, 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 this is good actually, hang on. Ah, damn. Alright, let's just rename everything. So this is max width. I hope I'm not breaking anything though. This is max height. This is max width. This is max height. And I need... Oh, I fucked up. I need current width, current height. And so when you say... And so I'm gonna need a public void set width, int width, current width equals width, and I need to do the same for the height. So boom, let's use Vim's power, replace width with height. Boom. Oh, it ignored capitalization. Kind of weird. Whatever. Height. Isn't that misspelled? That looks weird. Whatever. So now I can set those. And when I do this, I need to set the current height. I could set it in there though. I could just set it in there. Because I will need to get it too. Oh no, it does not matter. Yeah, it does not matter. Okay, let's go back in there. And when I create the grid, where do I do this? I create it here. Yeah. So now I need to do grid.set width to 6. Set height 6. Ah, you can have multiple things on the same line. I didn't know that. And previous grid. And previous grid. And I'm sorry, but this is just too weird. So yeah. Okay. So now we have the starting width. Okay, this needs to be a variable somewhere. This needs to be a variable somewhere, because otherwise we're never gonna... Serialize field. Private int starting size is equal to 6. And this shit is gonna be equal to... I really wanna hide this. No. And we're just, in awake, we're just gonna say width. Uh-oh. Width. What? Oh, it's grid width. My bad. Grid width equals to starting size. Starting size. And here, starting size. And I'm just gonna... like so. So now... Oh no, grid shader set integer. Oh, that's bad. This is how I control the size of the grid. Of the green grid, right? The game object itself. That's how I control it. So yeah. So this needs to be changed. Okay, I need a new... I need to add a new function. Set placeable, yada. Public void upgrade. No, let's go with make grid bigger. Int step, and I could just use this. I could just have this. No, actually, no. Let's keep this separate. So we're gonna make the grid bigger. So we go to awake. Here we say the shader thing needs to be grid width. This needs to be grid height. Oh, come on. Actually, starting size doesn't matter because it's already set. So grid height. Okay, now we need to go to make the grid bigger, and I forgot to take the damned thing. Bing bang boom. And I go inside here. And whenever you make the grid bigger, you want to do grid width plus equals 1, grid height plus equals 1. This might need to be 2. And you need to say grid dot set height yada yada, grid dot set width, grid width. So it's a new grid width, right? And this, yeah, we just change all of the values, and now we can call make the grid bigger to fit the new size. Can't type. Okay. Grid building system dot make grid bigger. Step is upgrade step, which would be 2. So, oh yeah, that's the step actually. My bad. Plus equal step, blah blah blah, boom boom boom. And that should do it. That actually should do it. I'm hoping. There's gonna be bugs. That's for sure. There are gonna be bugs. For sure. But on paper, this is perfect on paper. Look at this. Oh no. It's too big. Yeah. It's too big, but you know, the ID is here, and the grid is offset weirdly though. Does that change? Oh yeah, the scale changes. Oh, that's because of the scale. It needs to be 4x4 then. What am I doing? Oh no. But why is the scale like this? That's kind of weird. The scale is supposed to be 1:1. Huh? That's just weird though. Transform.position and make grid bigger. We are simply changing the grid shader grid width. What is this? Where is this set? Up there? Grid width, grid height. I don't know why it's offset like this, and I don't know why its scale changes. Because if I say 1:1, okay, so I think it's literally just Unity trying to keep up with the size upgrades, maybe, but then why is it offset like this, right? so weird. I think it's just the way the shader works, maybe. I might need to find another grid shader though, because of this. I don't know why it's like this. Oh yeah, now you can see the new animations and stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway. Why? Yeah, it's just much too big, but I don't understand why. If I make it 4x4, what does it look like? Would it be... Nah, it's still too big though. I think it's because of the shader. I think it's because of the way the shader is computed. Oh no, okay, that's why. So when you change this... Oh no. Oh, because it's a shader. Oh no. How am I going to do this though? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh. Isn't that supposed to be like 42 actually? Yeah, if I make it 42, it works. Alright. Alright. But what the fuck? Why does the scale of the thing changes to 4.2, as in it's somehow tied to the number 42, but why is the parameter internally set to 36? Oh, 36, it's 42 minus 6, which is also the starting size. So we have an issue here where, oh no, I don't know actually. Because this should be set. This should be set to the grid width. Alright. Let's do the good old debug.log. Grid width. Well, let's just do grid width plus space plus grid height. What? Classical. Classic. And let's just take a look. Oh, 42 is the maximum? What? Yeah! Yeah! How many lines here? 15, I think, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this makes sense because that's 15 times 2. That's the number of plus 6. So this is the actual size after all the upgrades, but the scale, it's like it thinks that... Okay, yeah. Come on, where do I change the scale of the thing? Come on, let's just see the code. Let's just see the code right away. Where do I change the fucking scale like an idiot? Where? Show me. Show me. I don't give a shit anymore. Show me, bitch. Show me. A grid shader. Grid transform.local scale max grid width divided by 10, 1. Fucking hell, bro. So that's the issue right here. That's the issue. This, you take this, you say fuck off. Actually, you just make it grid width and grid height. You copy it, and you just take that and put it in your ass. Just kidding. You take that and you put it in the new code. Where is it? I lost the new code. It's here, isn't it? Yep. And you say Bing. And grid transform is not recognized. Because grid transform is transform.getChild0. So this piece of shit is going to be renamed to grid transform like this, and it's going to be a fucking variable. Private transform grid transform. Boom. And now it's good. And now it's recognized. If I do this like this, local scale, blah blah blah, now it should work. Yes, perfect. Now we have another issue because the game hates me for creating it and giving it life and giving it so ugly UI. Yeah, you can go, oh, because it's 42. It expects 42 once again. It expects max width because I forgot to change it in the script. Like an idiot. I forgot to change the where is it? Is valid. No, you don't want max width, you want current width. No, you don't want max height, you want current height. And yes, I am the best programmer of all times. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Uh-huh. This side is good. Alright, let's do the other side. This side is good as well. Uh-huh. Okay. And this side? Okay. Okay, I think it's good. I think we got it. Nice. This was easier than I thought. I'm not going to lie. Yeah! Yeah! And now we can watch the game have a nervous breakdown when we try to make a cook go to the cooking station. Convert. Yes, you want to go to the cooking station. Oh! And so, right here, we have the first case of Wi-Fi cooking. Okay, what happens is that to check if the guy is next to the stove and can actually start cooking, I don't check that he is next to the stove. I check if he stopped moving. And I think that's it. Yeah, just check if he stopped moving. So if there is a... Oh, that's actually fucking stupid though. Because yeah, if the guy just stops because there is an obstacle blocking the way, which should never be the case by the way, but you never know, it's gonna cook anyway. So you could trap people inside tables and you would be able to cook in Wi-Fi. That's bad. That's bad. Oh no. Unless it's a bug. I don't remember how I created this. But I know, I think that's how it works. I think it's because... Yeah, okay. That's bad. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. But anyway... Anyway, the grid building system now works and I'm happy. That's it. I'm not gonna say anything else. I know my tone was different, but anyway, yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy with this. Can I move it? Yeah, you bet I can. Nice, that was easier than I thought. So now, I only need to get the lights working and the saving system to work with the new size upgrades. And then I need to add the UI for the size upgrades. This is still a long way, but I think this is a pretty nice step forward. A nice step forward with the animation that I made on the characters that I made with the music that I made. I'm kidding, it's not me. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy it works. It's a shame for the nav mesh though. Oh yeah, no, yeah, and I need to fix the nav mesh as well. I forgot about the nav mesh. Haha. Wow. Now guess what? You can actually Unity, nav mesh, baking, playtime, not paytime, playtime. Oh, runtime actually, runtime, and that works. What do you mean out of date? Oh no. Basically, I am trying to say that I'm pretty sure that they added navmesh baking in runtime in Unity 2023. So yeah, this is 2022 by the way. It's the long-term service version. And I tried the new 2023 thing, the new 2023 update, but there was issue with the sprite flipping. It was basically reversed, but even if I reversed it in code, it didn't do anything. And so I would just go to like here, and I would, let me hide this. In the new 2323 version, I would like select one of the sprites, and I would go in the flip thing, right? So this makes it flip, and I would just flip it, and it would not do anything. It would stay stuck in the wrong direction. And when the script was making it flip by moving camera, it would flip, but it's still, facing the wrong direction. It would be so, and whenever I would try to do this, it wouldn't do anything. It was stuck. So yeah, it's kind of a weird bug. It's probably fixed now, I guess. So I could try 2023 again, but I want to make sure that you can bake the nav mesh. And that's only if, if it's implemented, of course, but I mean, I'm only going to look towards that solution if I can't find another solution. Why did I move this? Something disappeared here. There was another window. Oh, hell no. Was there? Was there another window? I don't think so. Anyway, I don't care. Alright, that's cool. I think I'm done. I think I'm done for today. I got the thing working. I mean, the grid working. Let me check the git status. Nice. Git ass. Git commit. Git ass. Come on. Git commit. And let's say grid. Grid is gridding. No, the fuck programmer humor though. Grid works with size upgrades. Yippee. Yay. Git push. And yeah, that's it. It's uploading LFS objects. What objects are you uploading though? Oh, I think it's prefabs. No, because prefabs are, I believe they are YAML files. Let's take a look in a prefab file. Let's take a look. Oh, that's the wrong part. Hang on. Assets. Prefabs. UI. Let's take a look inside here. Open with Notepad. Yeah, it's a YAML file. Oh, depending on what I tracked with getLFS though. I think I might be, using those as LFS objects. Whatever. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, I guess. And see you next stream. Because next time will be a stream, I swear to God. No, I don't swear to God, but I will try to make a stream maybe next week. I don't know. But yes, I hope so. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's cool. Okay, let me just get real for a second. I love this project. And I love the fact that there is this like zombie cafe community. And I see your comments. And it warms my heart. It gets me, to really enjoy what I'm doing. So thank you. And please keep commenting Even if it's to say that you don't like the direction I'm taking, just, yeah, please comment. I used to have a gaming channel back in the day with my best friend, and at some point we just stopped getting comments, and it just felt like we were doing this for no one except like one friend of ours. And yeah, it would take me like hours every time to make the editing, all this for what, like 2 likes, which were like from friends. And yeah, so please keep commenting. That's the only way I can know that you guys are enjoying or not enjoying the stuff I make. uh, so yeah, thank you guys for watching my videos. Please subscribe. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, right? I think it's a good thing, and yeah, it will help the project grow. So, good thing. So, yeah, subscribe, like the video, share, send it to your family, to your local military recruiters, send it to everyone you have ever talked to, send it to that girl you were stalking. Just share the video, okay, guys? Well, anyway, see you. I'm sorry that was cringe. I just don't know what to say anymore. So, yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.